man. I do what I do.
They're kicking up dust around the world. And of course, as I always say, I have the footage. So I want you to understand that there's going to be some harsh language. There's going to be some racial epithets thrown around. All right. So if you don't want to hear it, you can go ahead and run on away right now. But we are living in a racial environment. And I want to start with this right here, because I think it says a lot. Keep listening. I'll hit the number 1 button.
Working class white girls by mainly Pakistani men on an industrial scale. That is a rotting stain on our country's history. I do not say this lightly, but it makes me ashamed to be British.
Yeah.
We failed those girls, and heads must roll. I want deportations, not just for the rapists, but also the family.
I want you to understand what this man just said. Are you guys hearing that? And this echoes of protect white women. Okay, we're protecting white women. And so it's the same thing that caused a lot of those towns in 1919 to get burned up. Those of you guys who've seen the movie Rosewood, this is what that was about. Some white woman, we got to protect white womanhood. Okay. And somebody saying it's always been a racial environment. You're correct. But it's more intense. It goes in waves. You see, it gets kicked up, it calms down, it gets kicked up, it calms down. And so now a lot of these folks who come to this country and say, oh, America's great. They just missed the last wave. They weren't here for it. And now they are up to their neck in this wave that's coming. Shout out to Mr. Lane. You guys keep listening.
Family members who are aware of their heinous crimes.
He's basically saying, you have men from Pakistan who are coming to UK and they are systematically raping little British girls, little white girls, and it's destroying them, and the UK has really just not done enough about it, right? And so now you have the rise of people who are saying, oh, heck no, we're not going to have that. And so this is what the gentleman
If that results in tens of thousands of deportations, then that is what must happen.
He said tens of thousands of deportations. Same thing we're doing over here. Now, I want you to listen to what he says next. Not only are we going to deport the offender, but we're also...
I want prosecutions for anyone in any position of authority who knew about these savages and did nothing, or even worse, concealed.
So not only are we going to deport the Pakistanis, but we're going to deport people in authority. We're going to put them in jail. The governors, the mayors. You see what they're talking about with Chicago? Brandon Johnson? It echoes of what's going on over here. They've sued Illinois. They've sued the city of Chicago for being a sanctuary city. Anybody that had anything to do with it. This is what you see happening.
Their crimes, not just their dismissal. Criminal prosecutions must follow.
You hear me? Now, there's another section in there where he said not only that, but we're also going to get rid of the parents too. So if you got a son who's over here, we're going to get rid of you too. Now, the other thing, see, along with the racism, okay, along with the xenophobia, is also a lot of sexism. Okay. Now, no, but so check this little lady out right here. So this little white, now I want you guys to understand something, okay? White women were the first victims of white survivalism, if I can say that. They practiced their white survivalism on white women, keeping white women oppressed, barefoot and pregnant. Africans never did that. We never kept our women barefoot and pregnant. Most people around the world never did that. Women had a lot to say, and women say what they say. We're raised by women. White men, no, they kept a tight ship on the ladies. And, for the past, I guess, 20 or 30 years, we've been having, they've been neutering white men and telling them, no, you need to be this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And that's about over. Shout out to Quantum Solace. Now, white men have they've reclaimed their scrotums and their balls and taken them back for them women. And they're telling you who they really are.
Right now, I am waiting for an Uber outside because I just showed up to the house of the guy that I've been dating, and he had the Trump rally or something playing on the TV, and I was like, oh god, like, why the fuck are you watching this? And he proceeds to tell me that he fully supports Trump, and we got into an argument, and he straight up said, fuck women's rights. I do not care about women's rights. I care about my interest rates.
You hear that? So along with the nationalistic rhetoric and the xenophobia is anti-women's rights. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Shazam. Thank you so much. So look, you got white men. So Trump means more to white men and white people in general, and she's just gonna fall back in line. He means more to them than just political change. Okay, so I want you to understand that. Now, you might not think Donald Trump is a patriarch or a racist, but the racists and the patriarchs think he is. That's all that matters. All right, and they've taken their marching orders, and they're like, yeah, this is what we are.
And I said, just to clarify, you're saying that you care more about your interest rates than women's rights. He said, yeah, I don't give a fuck about women's rights. It doesn't affect me. He has a daughter.
He has a daughter. What about his daughter? So I don't care. I'm concerned about my money. Okay, if you don't like it, you can leave. I'll be here with Trump, ma'am. You can get on out of here.
He has a daughter.
Brad wasn't having it. Okay, Brad is like, I'm back doing me.
And an ex-wife.
And an ex-wife, right?
I said, what about me? What about my rights? What about your daughter's rights? He said, I don't give a fuck. I care about my interest rates. I said, okay, I'm leaving. I literally have an overnight bag. I was supposed to spend the night.
You want it?
I am now standing out in the cold waiting for an Uber because absolutely fucking not. I am shaking.
And so you can see why a lot of white women are mad at the white women who voted for Donald Trump, because remember, they voted for him. The majority of white women voted for Donald Trump. But, you know, they've fallen in line. They're doing what they're supposed to do. They're falling behind that man, right?
I have never experienced such a thing in my life.
You too, baby girl.
Attorney here in Houston, Texas. My mandate is to be an advocate for black men.
DennisSpurling got the mic on fire.
I'm a black father, I have black son.
Tune in, weekly feeling inspired. From the heart, real talking night. Every episode brings a light. Subscribe, hit the like,
my voice, my wisdom.
share the love, you know it's fair. Join us every
cold outside. Listen, King coming.
Drop some coins in the collection plate.
Alright, let me roll out.
Comment below, let's start the chat. Insight so deep, like we said. Together vibing, no need to wait. DennisSpurling always first.
What's up? Welcome to the broadcast.
Hit the like, won't you dare. Share the love, you know it's fair. Join us every week, don't be late. Drop some coins in the collection plate.
Yeah, they peso tricky. Some of y'all can't help it. Some of y'all can't help tricking. Some of y'all got a soft spot for her.
You enjoy the ride, come say hi. Catch the wave, don't pass by. Lifted spirits, always in sight. In this podcast, joy takes flight. Subscribe, hit the like, won't you dare. Share the love, you know it's fair. Join us every week, don't be late. Drop some coins in the collection plate. Drop some coins in the collection plate.
Like, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. I'm about to show you something.
You enjoy the ride, come say hi. Catch the wave, don't pass by. joys inside. In this podcast, joy takes flight. Subscribe, hit the like, won't you dare? Share the love, you know it's fair. Join us every week, don't be late. Drop some coins in the collection plate. Drop some coins.
Donation. I thought it was a trap.
Hey man, I do what I do.
You know that.
Your ass class, don't come over here. You tall black mother. Women up inside. I don't give a fuck about